All right, we are live. What are we live about? Well, we are live on Cruising with the Case Handler. The case handler being Adam Handler, the top personal injury attorney on the station. Adam Handler, welcome to another Friday, man. How you feeling?
Hey, good morning. I'm feeling great. I'm ready to get the holiday weekend off and running. We had an awesome day yesterday. Matt Goodstein, man, he's like he's the closer lately. He settled two big cases yesterday, 60,000 and 20,000. Not crazy life-threatening injuries, thankfully. But you know what? We always say no case too big, no case too small. And the lady with the 20 grand deserved every penny of it. The lady with the 60 grand, same thing. And we're happy to do it. So 80 grand yesterday, 150,000 on Monday. It's always good, man, to close out the week and say you did like $250,000, for your clients.
Man, you guys are on fire over there at the firm, man, PPID, where you're a partner at, man. And I love that, man. And I want people to remember, you as a personal injury attorney on this radio station, 93.5 FM, everyone deserves to actually have your number in their phone. Everyone should be forwarding your number to everyone else out there because of your track record, because of what you have demonstrated and proven to thousands of people by way of this radio stations and referrals. So I want everybody to take your number, 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Well, Adam, what I wanted you to touch on today a little bit is about the fact that when it comes to an insurance policy on a car, or when it comes to any insurance policy, whether it's in a construction case, medical malpractice, no matter what, you're fighting to get the maximum amount. Okay.
Of course.
We have spoken a lot of times about that, how even when it hits the max, okay, you don't stop there. You make sure you do other due diligence to ensure that the client gets exactly what they deserve. So I want to add to that.
Yeah. So listen, when somebody calls my office with a new case and they come in to see me, not all the time, but a very common question is, number one, how long does this take? And number two, what's my case worth? And to tell you the truth, I never answer that. I try to give a little bit of guidance, but it's an impossible thing to say. Number one, when a case first comes in, you don't know how long it's going to take. You don't know if the insurance company is going to bust your chops or not bust your chops. If you're filing a lawsuit, how long that's going to take. And especially now during COVID, these cases are taking, 3 times as long as they normally did. I've got cases that are backed up for several years now. The whole system seems to be, really limping, and it's going to get straightened out, but these cases are taking longer. And also, what's it worth? We don't fully know because initially we don't know exactly what your injury is, exactly what your treatment's going to be, whether you're going to remain out of work, whether you're going to go back to work, whether you're going to need surgery, whether or not the medical bills are going to exceed the amount that's covered by the insurance. So a lot of things to worry about, but also we don't know how much insurance the other side has. I mean, that's, a big deal. I mean, you can have a multi-million-dollar case, and if you're involved in an accident with a car with a minimal insurance and you don't have that very, very important supplemental insurance on your side, it's not going to be worth millions of dollars. But you're absolutely right, Squeeze. We go for every penny possible. If it's $100,000 policy, we're gunning for the 100. If it's $1 million policy, we're gunning for the million. And there's been times where, we've taken the $100,000 policy and then gotten above and beyond that because the defendant who caused the accident, we put a lien on their house or we started garnishing their wages. So again, Squeeze, we fight for the most money possible the first time around because you got one shot to get it right. You can never reopen those cases. So you got to hit them hard, and you got to hit them hard the first time. And hopefully, you've been listening to these words of mine, these words of yours, these words of the other DJs that have promoted me over my career, the 17 years on this radio station, and you will consider the case handler to be your attorney for that one and only shot.
Absolutely. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're here with Adam Handler on, of course, 93.5 WVIP FM and also on Facebook. Adam is an attorney that is barred in New York and New Jersey. Every time I use that word barred, it sounds like you're not allowed to practice. So people always say that. It means barred as far as the legal system is concerned.
That is correct. Yes, I am barred actually in 3 states, Massachusetts as well. I went to law school up in Boston, took that bar exam with the New York bar exam, aced those the first time, and then 2 months later took the New Jersey bar exam. So yeah, we banged them out right away. I wish I took Florida. You know, that's one regret, because Florida is one of those states where you can't just waive in. Attorneys, after you practice a certain amount of years, if you move to another state, the state will, you know, give you reciprocity and let you just submit some forms. But Florida is one of those states. You got to take that bar exam. You could be 80 years old. You could be practicing for 60 years. You still have to take that Florida bar exam. So I wish I did that initially, but you know, maybe down the road, who knows?
Hey, listen, man, anything is possible, man. I mean, your practice has grown in leaps and bounds, and I'm very proud of you. Yeah, because you're an excellent guy, you're a good guy, but more so because of how genuine you are with everyone who gets into an accident and reaches out to you, Adam Handler. So I like that. I like the fact that you're genuinely helping people. You genuinely love to help people. And you have shown that right here in the Caribbean community. So once again, go ahead.
Sorry. No. I had a woman call me earlier this week. She got into a car accident. She's like, will you take my case? I said, of course I would take your case. She started, you know, I guess praying or chanting something. And I said, what are you doing? She's like, I'm thanking God that you took my case. I didn't think that you would take a case like this. I didn't know if my case was big enough for you. And it broke my heart that anybody out there would think that my practice or what I do would be above what their needs would be. Ladies and gentlemen, let me make this extremely clear to you. I am here for you. You are the community that's embraced me for my 17-year career so far, and you are the community that I've embraced back. There is a marriage here, and you can count on me, ladies and gentlemen. I've represented your brother, your mother, your sister, your neighbor, your kids, right? When disaster struck, you called me, and I came through for you and your family. I will always be there for you, Squeeze.
Absolutely. And I mean, a lot of people in the community is very appreciative of you, man. I mean, the fact that she called you up and she was praying to say, hey, thank you, Lord, that Adam took my case. That's what people are all about. And the fact that you reach out to, that's what they do. People hear of you, they know of you by referrals, by the station, by different ways. I am just very happy when they choose you, because I know that my job is done when they choose you.
They will be in good
job is done when they choose you. Other people's job, being the people referring job, is done when they choose you, because once they get in your hands, I know they're good. I don't have to worry about it. All right.
Never.
So ladies and gentlemen, give Adam a call or just store his number, dial his number, let it ring. All right. And store the number. The number is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. That's 844 PPID law. I want you to touch back on the individual who almost got $1 million from you recently, Adam, before you go. All right.
Which is that the construction accident case?
No, the lady, what is her name? Anne-Marie?
Anne-Marie. Yeah. Oh, no. Anne-Marie. Which one was that? Oh, the one that we settled with the city recently for 150?
Yes.
Oh, that wasn't close to $1 million.
No, not 151. No, there was one before that.
750,000?
750, I think. Yeah.
The lady that fell in Queens Hospital. The one that was on the radio.
Yeah.
A slip and fall in the atrium at Queens Hospital.
In the hospital. That's what I wanted you to highlight. Yes.
Busted up her knee. $750,000 settlement against the city of New York. 750 grand, $750,000, Squeeze, tax free to this woman. You know, the money is already put to work. We set her up with a money manager. It's already starting to grow. She's putting her kids through college. I mean, life-changing money, Squeeze, for life-changing injuries. So it's all good, and that's just what we do, man. I mean, you know, she was on the radio. She was so appreciative. And that's really the best endorsement. It really is. You know, I say on some of my top of the hour commercials that endorsements are easy to come by, and they really are. I mean, to some degree, you have to have somebody with integrity that's going to sponsor you, but you can always find somebody. You can always pay somebody to endorse you. And I always say, those are important. Those endorsements, gets your name out there. But the true endorsements should come from those individuals that have come before you, that never in a million years, squeeze, expected that they'd fall in a hospital or fall on the street or get run over by a car where in their crosswalk. But those things happen. They know who I am. They know what I do. And those are the endorsements that people should be listening to on this radio station.
Absolutely. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, reach out to Adam Handler. All right. And you know what? I mean, I'm not going to lie, and I can't hold it in. All right. People are getting confused out there as to which attorney to go to because there's so many attorneys flying around all over this radio station, and
you'll hear their advertisement in the next 4 minutes.
Yeah, it really bothers me that people don't know which attorney to go to, and that's one of the reasons why I put myself out there. If you want to call me personally and ask me, I'll tell you this: I'm not doing this because Adam and I are friends. I mean, everybody knows. Okay. 16 years ago, Adam got on this station and he has not looked back. He's the most prominent and consistent and family-oriented attorney on the station. And I say that without any apology, ladies and gentlemen. And I want people, don't be influenced, don't be pushed, don't be, here comes the word, pressured, okay? Because it's happening a lot. Don't be pressured. I got a call from someone this morning who was asking me about something else, and I can sense that the people are being pressured to go with other attorneys. And my thing is this: I don't have a problem with people going with other attorneys. I have a problem with them not getting what they truly deserve. That's what I'm talking about. And if I know they're truly getting what they deserve, I got no issues. But when I know people have come here as immigrants and have worked very hard, come on, call Adam Handler, people. The number is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. 844-PPID law. I fully endorse Adam Handler, the case handler from PPID, Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. I want you all to have an amazing Memorial Weekend. Adam does also. And remember to reach out to him, 844-PPID law. Adam, thank you so much for being on the station. Thank you so much for being on Facebook. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, brother. I won't let you down.
Thank you. All right. There you have it, Facebook viewers and radio listeners. Thank you so much again for tuning in. Want to make sure that you all reach out, 844-PPID law. And again, have yourself a great weekend, and we'll talk soon.